Welcome back to Oldman Gaming. We're back once again. Gold Rush. And it's hard mode, of course. And we're been digging in the good dirt, and I think we're going to continue. So let's take a look at the map. Mark some territory to dig up. That's the wrong one, isn't it? We're only here. A little ahead of myself there. Someone still has 200. That's got 0. We got a pretty decent amount last time. Hoping to get more out of this. So the water is turned on. We should get most of the lights on. So all that stuff is just chilling. We got 55%. It's sad that that's all there is, but okay. It's late at night, but we got lights, so it's all good. Right, let's do this since the dumb cable doesn't really move anywhere. We put it out over here, we should be just fine. I would have had to move the cable anyway. You know, so. No. It's kind of a part of that. Actually, I think we could do it like this, and then it's like rotate it, drop it. Since we're here. Kind of, there we go. Yes, very good, very good. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, maybe we can hook it up and then just drop it. It won't. Shouldn't disconnect at this point. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Let's go to the dump truck and we'll start rolling. I know this guy needs some fuel, but I think he's got quite enough. Or maybe not. It's not really registering. It's not very fast. We can go fill it up. It's not like it's far away. So let's dig. Get some more gold out of the good dirt. See what treasures lie ahead. In fact, we should go and process our 40 ounces. 40.5. It sets down to 23%. Oh, we should have probably put some gas into this. Let's see, that is a stupid amount of gas. I mean, gas price. Let's put like 5K in or like that. Guess that's fine. I just don't like that there's so little. Okay, let's not use all our gas. I didn't look to see how much there was, but I'm feeling like we're pretty low. 34. But that's now like 50 or so, 39. Okay, well, it's still better than nothing. Why are we not getting in the damn door? Dang. Oh, we got something in our hand. I can't even see, it's so dark. Pushing all the wrong buttons. Now I was saying, I don't know if it was this video or a different one, but my son has put together a pretty sweet machine, actually. We did have to borrow some money from his parents, but well, I mean, he you know, because he's in the army, he gets money every, I don't know if it's every week or every month. I don't know what their pay schedule is, but he gets money. It's not a lot. It's like $5 or $10 a day, kind of silly amount for people. who are serving the country. That's just my own opinion. But so he, a while ago, about a month ago, bought himself a what is it? Wow, that was a pretty hard dip there. He bought himself a 3060, and well, for Christmas about 2 years ago, he got this really sweet. Like we bought it partly kind of, I think it was partly like a graduation present and Christmas present, so it was pretty expensive, like $300 or $400 monitor. It's like one of those curved monitors, and it's like really high and everything. I don't even know the stats or statistics or whatever they're called, but it's pretty cool. Although I was actually trying this game on it now that we've got the whole system built, and I don't know, I don't like it. I think there's something wrong with it. I had all the graphics up to high and everything, and there was something with the move. It's probably this, I'm guessing. Well, I should put them to whatever settings I have here, but just to start off with and see if it's the same. If it's not, then I'll know it's the curved screen. If it's not the curved screen, then it's got to be just some of the settings that are here. But just recently, like last weekend, last weekend, so 2 days ago, I guess, because today's only Tuesday. It was 3 days because he got it on Saturday. But he bought a motherboard with some RAM and a CPU and a cooler, of course. And what he got was a i9. Well, generally it's like an i9. Not generally. It's the higher one. It's like an i9 10K or something. I don't quite know. And so now we have been, well, we had to, and like months and months ago, he bought a better power supply. The power supply we had was, that desktop was really bad. I think it had some sort of short in it. It just wouldn't work very well. If you turn the computer off, you had to sometimes plug power supply into a different motherboard. For some, this is the only way it would work, but we had to plug it into a different motherboard, and then it would power that one up, and then we could unhook it and then plug it into the other one, and it would be fine. Weirdest thing I've ever seen, but that's exactly how it worked. So this is not good. This is like, feels like one square, and we've not even got a dump truck full yet. That's enough now. The lights are already on. I think we must have left it on. It's okay, we're rich, darn it. So we spent, well, he put a lot of it together, which is fine. He knows what he's doing. I've taught him a lot. But when it comes to troubleshooting, and they don't quite know what's wrong, they have, you know, always got to call Daddy. Hey, Daddy, this isn't working. So he put everything in, had the video card and the hard drives and all that stuff in, but it wasn't really working. And so, I keep pressing the wrong button. So as a rule of thumb, I always try to, but in this case, the way it was put in, like what was put in and how big everything was, they're like, it has a gigantic cooler on it, this CPU, so it's like crazy. Can't fit a lot around in it. But he'd power it on, but there was no video or anything. So I didn't even turn this guy off. So I started, well, I didn't unplug, well, I unplugged the power to the video card, and then I had plugged the things. I mean, this is just how you do standard troubleshooting on a computer, but then I plugged the monitor into the video card from the motherboard, so that, you know, built-in video card. So if you're going to get it to work, that's the first place you're going to get it to work at. And then only plugged in one hard drive instead of, we've got like 4. So go to that thing. In fact, the first run I didn't even put the hard drives in. I left them out. I'm like, okay, we're just going to start with the video card and the RAM and the CPU, and let's see what happens. Now, on older motherboards, or older, it's more like older towers. These newer towers don't have it, but they have a built-in speaker. You can, and the motherboards have like a speaker connector to it. Those they still have. And what it would do is it would beep a few times at you. And depending on how many beeps you heard, you could tell what was wrong. Like, is it posting? Is it a video problem? Is it RAM? You know, the beeps would just tell you, so you knew. But yeah, the last 2 or 3 motherboards, or not motherboards, towers that we've gone through, has not had any of these, have had these speakers, so you can't tell what's going on. Luckily, this motherboard had a little panel that had some numbers, and so it'd roll through numbers for a while, and then once it got to a certain point, it would stop at whatever the number was, you know, whatever the error was, because this is how they did it, which is nice, actually. I was really excited to see that. So then we could tell, oh, it's, you know, not getting this or getting that. But after I'd unplugged almost everything, and then also made sure to have the right plug for the CPU in there, it started working with no problems. Well, no, it booted up to the CMOS. So if you don't know what that is, that's the actual subsystem that everything runs off of. It also decides on, it's like the operating system for the motherboard, basically. And it's what finds all the hardware. You know, say, yes, we found your hard drives, we found your video card, we found all the RAM and the CPU. And if it's not configured correctly, then, you know, obviously it's not going to work very well. And the problem was it wasn't working at all. It would just boot into this system and it wouldn't go past. Well, the first time I was expecting it because I didn't have the hard drives plugged in, so I had nowhere else to go. I plugged the hard drives in. I could see that it was getting hard, like it showed that it was reading the hard drives and all the RAM and all the and the CPU, and but it still wasn't booting up to the operating system. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. It's like it has a menu, you can go into all the boot devices, and generally you tell it, okay, I want this boot device to be the one, because we have 4 hard drives and only one of them actually has Windows on it. If it tries to boot from a different one, it's going to tell you that there's no boot device found. And so that was the error we were getting. I'm like, okay, fine. So I take all the ones off and just put the first one on that I know will boot up just, or like has the operating system. But it still gave us that same error. I'm like, this is really weird now. So I had to look into it and figure out what was wrong. So I mean, we spent like an hour and a half troubleshooting a few things. But in the long run, we got it working. It came down to this motherboard supports various types of hard drive, I don't even know what to call them, directives, I guess, because and some of these, it's not nice. We, as the public, need to be concerning ourselves with this, but basically it gives Microsoft and Apple and all those guys basically control over your system, despite the fact that we bought the hardware. Basically, it's like a, what's it called? Well, anyway, when you boot into your system, well, there's this EIF system, but basically if you don't have, like, it's not completely instigated yet, but basically, if you like, your hard drive can be tagged with a key, and then if you lose the key or something, and you will switch to a new motherboard or something. At least this is how I remember it going. It could be a little different, but idea is the same. Basically, they control the fact that you can hook stuff up and or not. And basically, in fact, Apple is doing this. They're locking people out of their devices. If you cannot prove that you bought the device, you're... Oh, damn it, it's destroyed. No. I think we bought another one, so we're not hurting. I just hope it's not cross. We'll do it like this. We're at 40% basically. Okay, so that'll put us up to 60 with this one. At least 2 more after this one, but we're pretty... That would be here, yeah. Okay. But didn't we replace this side one already? I expect it to be on this other side. Over here, I think is where it should be. Yeah, that one. Okay. Go away, repairman. Repair something else. This guy's going in the trash. Only because it's so much for you to... I should probably upgrade the repair guy. That's going to be a big... Like, it's a big cost. I think it's like 20k. That's a big help because he'll repair things, I won't say twice as fast, but he'll repair things faster, that's for sure. And if I could get like 2 repair guys, although that's costly, it's a chunk of money every month. Oh, yeah, we don't need to do that. But is it the same amount of money we'd spend doing upgrades is the thing, so, or not upgrades, but repairs ourselves. Actually, like, not even repairs, but replacing the parts that are broken, because that's exactly what we'd end up doing, is replacing things as we just did now. That's, if we could repair it fast enough, that was one month, no, 1 day of his, yeah, 1 day of his salary would go to fixing that. There we go, slid right in there and got it. Okay, that's good. So yeah, with this new system, basically it's almost a top of the line system. And I can't imagine getting anything better right now. Well, I mean, I guess we could get 4000 series card, but I wouldn't go that far. They're really expensive. I was testing the game here, and it gets, I mean, if I put everything up to ultra, everything looks really cool, actually. I'm like, well, this is like a whole new game to me. I haven't seen it this way. But it's got to be the screen. I just don't know. Like, there was just something. The dirt looked unreal or something. Or like, maybe it's reflections or shadows, but something was just not making the ground look right. And I was just like, I don't know if I could play that again. It's really bugging that bad. So I was like, well, I won't. Plus, at least tonight anyway, I could have done this video on there. But I worked extra late on my school's assignments because, well, this is the last week of our academic portion. So I've got actually a lot of class assignments to do. I think I only have one class that I've actually turned all the stuff in. It means I still have 4 classes left. One class I have, I think there's a couple of like videos from AWS I have to watch and get like a certificate from them. But I've been told that all takes about an hour and a half, so that's not too bad. One is for the Node.js Advanced. I have to create a database, create a REST API, and then create a single page application to view it. I have most of the framework done. That's actually what I was working on today. So I got most of the framework done. I've got it reads from the database, but I need to get it so that it can add stuff to the database, edit stuff from the database, and delete stuff. But once you got one of those 3, 4 working, the other 3 come pretty quickly and easily, so. I'll probably work on it after this video. We'll see. I think it's like almost 10 p.m. here. I'm always playing my games and making the recordings really late at night. That's because I generally do stuff with the family and have to just make sure to get the house. You know, I do the cooking and cleaning mostly. I was shopping. My wife takes care of, well, I mean, basically at the moment, she's the sole provider. I mean, we both own the business, but she's the only one actually working in it right now. And I've gone over this. I used to work in it. We did work for about 3 years together. I helped her build it the way she wanted it. But I still advise her on everything. You know, we still have to have board meetings and stuff because I am the director of the board. But, and the part owner. So I am still involved, but I don't, my daily chores or daily work does not come from the business, but for her it does. All of our money comes from the business right now. That'll soon change. I'm going to get a job being a full stack developer, and things will be good because then we'll have 2 incomes and we'll even be more financially stable than we already are. But it takes a lot of work for her to do what she does. So I take care of the house. I mean, I'm not a stay-at-home dad. All my kids go to school and daycare. And I actually spend 6 hours a day at school. And then it's about 2 hours or so travel time for both just me getting home and me going and getting the girls from school and taking them to school. But their daycare and school, I mean, they both go to the same place, which actually is a big help, but it's also on my way to school. It's the exact opposite way of where my wife goes, so it's also helpful that I am able to do that. I'm gonna start digging in this other side now. Oh dear, we're sliding. Dude, am I gonna be able to turn enough to like... Yeah, if we do it like that. Well, we're like sliding so bad that we're still sliding. Shoot. Oh, actually, I did want to like turn it that way. I think I'm messing this up pretty bad here. As long as we don't slip into the... just terrain. Like, it doesn't look too bad, but like there's just enough stupid indentations and hills and bumps that it's kind of stupid. It can be pretty annoying. And then the way this actually deals with it isn't that great either. You know, I think if, for instance, if it was raining and muddy, then this kind of slipping would be kind of full and accurate. But if it's like dry dirt, this thing shouldn't slip the way it is. Damn it, see, now we're like not where I want to be. Back all the way up here and come up. But I'm happy to see like we got a bunch of views on this video last time, so I just want to say thank you. Keep that up. And if you are liking the video or enjoying the video, please give it a like. That also helps get it out there to people. There's a lot of comments on the video that also helps, so thanks a lot there. Ooh, slow down, boy. Okay, let's see if we can mark this one on the map, because I just want to be able to. It says there's 0 there, but they're there to be taken, looks like. Actually, I just wanted to see where like that boundary wall was there for it. So I have to plan it, but I think one of these episodes I'm going to do a 2 or 3, maybe 2. I don't want it to be too long unless you all want to see it, but I might do a double like cleanup video. That, or if I can get it to work right on the machine over there, it's now fast enough and we have fast enough internet, I could possibly do some streaming. Thing is, my son has it set up for, you know, his channel, and so I would have to. We are sliding. Crap. That is not good. Let's not get all off of this hill here. I thought we kept getting closer for some reason. But anyway, it's set up for his channel. Well, he actually does more Twitch streaming than YouTube streaming, so, but it's set up for that, and I don't know how well it's gonna work with my channel. Whatever he's got there, and he's got a bunch of different overlays and different things, which I don't have, but I could always just create another scene and we'll figure it all out. Okay. Oh, we went the wrong way, didn't we? Yeah, I'd like to, though. I can pick a day in the week that I can do that, because they definitely won't be home. They're only home on the weekends. I can probably get a few months of streaming in if I wanted to. I think they still have 4 or 5 months left at least between the two of them. Whoa, what on earth? Calm down, boy. Okay, so I thought we'd be right around 80, so we do need one more. At least one more, probably. It'll work it out to be 100%. I hope it is. I mean, we'll just keep getting more. Okay, I'm pushing the back button. Hello. What the? Really? We don't have that differential on. It just won't move. But with it on, this thing is like the best vehicle in the game. It rolls over everything. I like that. It's actually in a pretty decent spot here for digging where we're at, so I think I'll leave it there. Whoa. So let me know if you want to see. I mean, a lot of people wanted to see me stream and stuff, so I can try to figure that out, make it work. I just have to kind of find a day that I can do that. Probably Thursday nights would be a date that or a night that I know I can get a few hours in, probably like 2 hours. I'm almost thinking if I can get it set up, I might stream some of the next My daughter came down with an egg that's broken. I'm like, what? What are you doing? Oh, why are you playing with... I'm not playing with eggs. I just saw it, Dad. I'm like, oh, goodness. Okay. Anyway. I'm thinking maybe I might stream some of the first, like, episodes of the... I'll have to see when it starts, too. So then I want to get this set up, but of the next leaderboard, if it goes well. I mean, I know that I can have the proper frame rates and everything. Boy, these frame rates are shit today now, aren't they? Look at that 8. I get more than that normally. Something has like plugged this system up here. Luckily, this is kind of probably our last bucket here, or a dump truck. And if I have to deal with the better graphics, I will. Like most people will be like, dude, you're not playing on that system right now. Well, no, I'm not. Now really all that's left of that system that's mine is the hard drives. So he says, well, I'll get myself some hard drives in a couple of months, and then well, basically both my sons are just fighting to like be able to tell one another, you can't be on this computer because it's mine. Because my other son, my second oldest son, is doing the same thing. He's building a computer. He has a he's got the tower, he's got a motherboard, and he's got some RAM, so he's on his way as well. Okay, I think that's good here. I went the wrong way again. In fact, he was asking to borrow money too, and I said, well, actually, I don't know. I thought we'd given him money for his birthday, but it seems like we may not have, so he's probably due for some money. He was asking for some, but like he'd asked after. Well, first he asked after my older son already borrowed some from my wife, and then in this month we had my daughter's birthday and me and my wife's anniversary, so we've already spent a lot of money that isn't normally what we have to spend money on in normal months. Normally, what is freaking broken? Pot pans are full. I'm losing gold. How can I be? Oh, we did like a double. Okay, well that's good because the thing's broken. I don't even know what thing is broken. Just something is broken. I didn't see the message because, I'm always noticing, like, it's always just screaming about me digging in the bedrock, so I missed the other. Wondering if it's the chain up there. Let's go take a look. Just so, because I'll probably forget if I don't do it now. So we're gonna have to get out our gun and take a look. It's at 18, so it's about to go down, but I think it's this chain. No, it's at 50. What's... $23. They're not... Oh, there it is. It's on this side here. So it looks like it goes, but it doesn't go as well. If I at least take it off and go sell it, then I can't run it without the wheel, and it'll tell me, so. We'll just go order a new one here in a moment. In fact, we'll do that. We'll go sell our gold, and then I don't have to think about how many ounces. I have to do math. I don't mind doing math, but if I don't have to, then I won't. Just kind of that way. Equipment store. Parts. Like these almost, this one almost looks like it, but it's not it. Right there. Oh, I don't want to sort by name. I just want to. There's more going out, I know that, but I think most of them have enough in them to go one more round. Get one more full cleanup, and then we'll switch them out. But at least I hope it might. Maybe I should check the others. There might be 2 or 3 that are already like low as well. This is one of the things that like costs a lot of money to. Doing all 6 of these is a good amount of money. Let's just check these. So all the other ones were around 20. Okay, 3%. That's what I was thinking was 61. Okay, well, this one at 3% is not going to hold on. I'm not even going to hold on to it myself. It's just not screaming broken because it's 3% and not 2%. But dang it, should have checked them both. Anyway. I wish that was 1.3 million and not just 300,000. Or 100,000. Would sure make this game a little easier. I don't want to sort. Can I unsort them by price? Gosh, now I don't know where they're at. What is... Okay. Oh my goodness. I have to really look at them. Okay, that's what I wanted. Wish I could what the hell? Stupid thing. Here's what we'll do. Oh, what's in here? Oh, it's probably because there's already the... Okay, never mind. I thought... Losing my mind here. It's because the... why do I have... Stupid... shovel out? Because of that bucket right there. That's why it was showing... Oh, you are... Oh, we need it. But not yet. It's just kind of dumb that it auto-bought it for me and I couldn't do anything about it. Alright. Oh my gosh. This is getting terrible here. These things are running. No, we'll just remember it was 40.5. Maybe we will. Maybe you will. I may not. Let's see what kind of cleanup we're going to have here today. Did I just... Oh, shit. That's not cool. I actually want the magnetite. Ah, well. It is what it is. Okay. 37. Oh, that's beautiful. That makes me very happy. Also makes me kind of sad because that was probably a good bucket full of... Let's see where we're at. Well, it's like 1%. Oh well. Let's not forget any of the buckets like we did, what, 2 cleanouts ago? Yeah, that would be bad. That one's 38. That's even better. This is some good dirt we're in, man. That's almost the amount of what did I do? Okay, anyway. So I also wouldn't mind getting the worker up here just because I wonder how much they are. So we could hire them. I just hate coming up here to do this. I might go look and see how much it is. I mean, like, you know, having people on this will give us more gold in the end. Is it worth hiring it so it's like 3K a month? Maybe not. But, you know. That is empty. Okay. So we're already at 11 ounces. And this will give us quite a bit as well. Let's see, we have that weird problem again where like wait, this bucket's not even full. And we are going to have a weird problem. It has absolutely no water in it. Alright, let's try this again. Goodness. Can't get good help around here. Oh wait, I'm the only help. 10 ounces off of that. Wow, we are like 22 ounces. I'm loving it. Too bad they all can't be like that big. That would just be slamming. Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind if it did that and we had to do like, what, 3 each instead of 2 or 4? But it wasn't ever consistent, you know? It's got water. Oops. Wonder if you can hear my girls upstairs. I think they're playing Roblox together. They've got some really old laptops that they're playing on from the company even. But they've been decommissioned. They're like 5 years old and they're like, you know, definitely not top of the line. I mean, I'm using about a 5-year-old laptop, but it was a top of the line. It was like a $2,500 laptop when I bought it, so yeah. They're working on like $500 laptops, so you know, they're slow and they don't work very well, and it's fine. It did have water. It's not the one I put down there earlier. 5 ounce. We're gonna get 15, about 16 ounces out of this, maybe 16 and a half. So, oh, come on. Oh, I even dropped it. Okay, well that's plant. Why is it like... I am looking into either building a desktop such as my son has done. You know, if I do it part by part, do it with used stuff from like Facebook and the like eBay sites from here, then I could probably, because I think all together he probably spent less than $1,000 for what he's got, and honestly, to buy it all outright, like straight from the store, what he's got right now, honestly, it probably cost still like $2,000. So, gotten a really good deal. We still have to do like the bottom ones. I think that one's empty. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Alright. Look up, dude. It's right there. Let's go get our small mats. 18 point something ounces. Hallelujah. So we're at 33 ounces. Either we're missing some or just overestimated what we'd get. So I was expecting more like 37, 38 ounces. Which means, did I leave one of these buckets down? We might. Oh, we did. Okay, perfect. Oh, I'm happy. And then we'll just dump this guy in just a minute. I'm gonna get his brother going on here. $78. We are shy like 40 ounces. Okay, by an ounce and a half. So probably by about a half an ounce actually, because we will almost get an ounce out of this, I'm sure, because it's such a high yield here. So that's pretty good. Pretty darn good. It's almost maybe worth it to run these, but not really. Not really. You know, through the magnetite separator. Somebody wants to work for me. Well, we can go check that out. We don't have to watch this. Like I said, I think we'll get the maybe we'll see. If they're like $200 or $300 a day, I'll pick them up. To me, that'll be worth it. Plus, it might give us a little more gold even. So 1.4. What? That is a lot. We basically got 40 ounces. That is slick. All right, workers. Let's take a look. Yeah, they should be assigned at the bottom one, which they are. So I was wondering if we had the shaker guy or not. And see, they're so he's already at 1,300 a day. If we want to do the upgrade, it's 20k, and then he'll probably be like 1,400 a day. It's not what I want. It's a lot already. Okay, we need, what do we need? We need shaker to normal S to T, right? I think for a second. This is mobile wash plant, TJ. Oh no. I know we've got a ST1 right here. 1,000 a, oh my gosh. What is he at though? He's at 36%. That's the reason why he's like, for once I would almost be okay with buying one that's like 19%, 12%, because it's like, I'm not so concerned at how fast they level up. 900 still. Gosh, that's so much money. See, if we hired the other guy, we'd be at 3K a day already. It's like 3 ounces a day that we pay for those guys. Gosh, I don't know. Really hard to say. So let's see, if we were to hire, I wouldn't want to do the Hawkman guys though. It's just kind of lame. But you know, if we hired a whole team, we could do like 3 cleanouts. We would then do, we'd probably be like 5K a day easily. See, he's 900. He's only 7, but he's 12%. He's 32. That's, oh, maybe, did I say 3 or 4? Wait. Well, just the 2, not the 3rd guy. We're already at 3,000 a day. Those are the 2 guys I would hire, probably. This guy and this guy. I mean, it's not a complete loss, because then who do we need? We just need the... We don't have any of those guys, do I? mean, I wasn't watching necessarily. We don't have like a wash plant, but I don't need that. Like, to get out of it a little bit, this guy might be worth it. His 25%'s okay. Well, we got the conveyor belt hopper guy. Okay. Just wondering, is it worth it? I've been so against it, but maybe I'm wrong, you know? Lockpan container. I mean, oh, we would need the duplex jig guys too, wouldn't we? Dang it. We need duplex jigs. 2 of them guys. 2. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, we need 7 more guys. So we're going to be like 10K a day if we hire everybody. And is it like, well, this guy isn't too expensive. Do we have 2 duplex jig? I think we do, actually. I think there was another one over here. I mean, if we go with these lower end guys, they still add, you know, we would get, this would go up quite a bit. And then we could separate, you know, we can switch and do more gold. It's a real tough question. All right, well, let's take a vote. If you're still here, first I want to say thank you. So let's vote. Should I might do this as a community post as well, but should I hire workers to fill up the wash plant, Or should I go about it the way I am and not hire anymore and see if, well, we wouldn't see anything but the amount of gold that's coming in as it is, but we'll save a lot of money by not spending 7K a day extra or more than we already are. So let me know in the comments. Yes, I should hire the workers, or no, I should not. And let's see where that goes. I think I'll leave it here then, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.